All right, what's up guys? Welcome back here for another recap video. Today we are finishing up $810 after a little bit of a rocky morning here trading TCBP. So we can take a look at the stocks that we traded here. So TCBP, STI, RVSN, PIK, and MESO. So out of the gates this morning, I was looking at PIK because we did have that really strong rally. I thought potentially, we could squeeze out some short sellers that maybe started their position in this area 11 or 12 because, traders are starting to wake up. A lot of brokers get online around 7 a.m. So, anyone who's waking up to PIK may be wanting to start a position short in this area. I was thinking, maybe we could see that squeeze up to 13, 14, or 15. Before fading, but we didn't really get much of a bounce, or we didn't get really much of a rally or a squeeze. Was really choppy up in this area. Definitely tough to trade. I think I took like 1 or 2 scalps on it, but nothing really, nothing great, nothing great. And then here we had, was not watching this at the time it happened, but a huge jackknife candle. Rejecting this level. Looks like shorts just added, and this thing just capitulated, and shorts probably made a killing on this thing. Shorts made like $5, $6, $7 a share if they really woke up early. They could be up $10, $15 a share, but that was PIK. Didn't give much opportunity here for the long side unless you were quick to sell towards those highs at the top of the range. What else do we have? We had RVSN was another one that was popping up pre-market, late pre-market. And I was looking at this one. I thought this could potentially be the one because on the daily chart, kind of had that consolidation, heavy selling volume, but now we're kind of forming a bottom here. I thought we could potentially see that squeeze through this previous candle here, 470, 480, but we did break 4. Could not hold up 4 and continue higher. I was here trying to buy the dip, trying to look for continuation. I did try to scalp through the high break of 4. Yeah, buying here for the potential continuation, but we never got it. But I was able to come out small green on that one, $48.84. I think I was at high of like 150. I think it was up like 150 or something on RVSN. The theme of today was definitely giving back a lot of profits. We can take a look at my stats as well. And we also had STI, which was another one that was moving kind of midday. I thought this was okay. I was watching it. I started watching it in this area here. We got the pullback, and I was trading a small size. It did kind of act a little bit. It wasn't a low float stock. It was like a larger share outstanding, larger share float stock. It was kind of moving a little bit slower. The price action was very choppy, but we were able to pull out some gains on it. Trading small size, I just never really got the confidence on this one to take big size. So I was only trading maybe a couple 100, 500 shares, somewhere in that area. Maybe up to 1,000 shares at some points. But yeah, I was trading in this range here and was able to get some small gains, but nothing too crazy. Nothing outstanding, no outstanding trades, but it was real choppy near the highs. And it's the same thing with TCBP, very choppy near the highs. TCBP, we had that nice pre-market breakout, and I was so early on this move as well as it was breaking out of the pre-market high. So we have the pre-market high here at 210. And I was here on this first candle too. I was here on this first candle trying to catch this breakout. But my dash trader window, which is right here, was adjusted to RVSN. So I was buying RVSN with 4K shares when I thought I was trading TCBP. And ended up taking, at least $100 loss on RVSN when I thought I was trading TCBP. And that usually doesn't happen. I think it's only happened like 1 or 2 other times, but usually I'm pretty good with that. But this time, I was caught off guard, and it definitely cost me. I definitely took some losers on RVSN. I think like maybe like $100 or so, and then I also lost the opportunity of thinking that I was trading this, so I lost that as well of potential profits I would have made. So that was definitely a mistake today. Definitely a technical mistake, just based off of me not being focused, me not being aware of my trading setup, my trading platform. And I definitely need to make sure I'm focused, because mistakes like that, they are completely avoidable. They're completely avoidable. And those are the types of mistakes you don't want to make. Because what happens if instead of RVSN, it's trading this stock here? What was it called again here? 1 second. I gotta find it. It's called XDPP or something like that. I think it's in here. Let me find it. Yeah, XPDP. So let's say instead of RVSN in my Dash Trader window, thinking I'm trading TCBP, it's XPDB. This stock that is a $30, $40 share stock, and I'm buying 4,000 shares. And the spread's over $1. I'm immediately taking a $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 loss. And I even bought that stock TC. I think I was buying TCBP. This was like 2 or 3 trades that until I realized what was going on. But imagine if instead of RVSN, it was XPDB, something like this, with the large spreads, huge stock price. I'm trading this with 4,000 shares. Like that could be disastrous. That could be borderline ability to blow up your account. You have the ability to blow up your account with that simple mistake. So I need to make sure that I'm completely focused with this, not letting my guard down with stupid mistakes like that, because that could be costly. I'm lucky it was only $100. I'm lucky, because that could have been bad. That definitely could have been bad. So definitely need to be aware of that, and not let it go unnoticed that I seriously, like, I made a big mistake. Like, that's a mistake for sure. That's not like, okay, I bought in the right area and the stock just didn't work out mistake. It was completely my fault and completely avoidable, and it could have been way worse. So yeah, I just got to make sure that I'm aware of the potential catastrophic effects of that simple mistake of thinking you're trading one stock and trading another. So other than that, what was that stock's TCBP? Other than that, TCBP, I switched back over and I was able to scalp pretty nicely here on this front side. I think on this halt resumption, I did get caught at the high. It was quite of a crazy halt resumption. We like ripped up to 270, and then in an instant, not even able to sell, it's already back at 243, 230s. And that was definitely took a haircut on that, but I was able to get most of that profit back. And then down in here, I just bought the dip here just a little bit too soon, and then it flashed back down for like a 10-cent loss. I was on like 3,000 shares, or like I don't think it was like an 8-cent loss, so it was like a $250, $220 loss. So that definitely took another haircut off, but I did make that back on the curl back up. And then here again, I got caught in this double top. I was looking for the break of 3. I was in about 2,000 shares or something like that, and then flashes down to like 280s, and another haircut. So like every time I would make that profit back, I'd give it back, make it back, and then give it back. And that was pretty much the theme of the day for me. But it was really nice that we did have TCBP kind of hold up. I did like that we held this previous high, which is the pre-market high, right here around 210. We came down, test that 210 level, and bounced perfectly off of that level, and curled back up, making a new high, higher low, looking for a continuation now through 3, but we just could not continue up through 3. We had a false breakout here, and that's where I started to lay off TCBP. But I was trading pretty aggressively on TCBP. I just gave back a lot. I just gave back, or couldn't hold on to my gains, at least. But let's take a look here at the statistics for the day. Hit that thumbs up button for me if you guys are still watching. Definitely appreciate that. Also, if you're new, consider subscribing. Let's take a look here for the statistics. And we can take a look at the running P&L as well. Let me get this loaded up here too. Okay, so after commissions or fees, up 784 with a, oh, this is bigger than I thought. I thought it was like a 29%. Oh, no, I think that was before. I took a couple extra trades, so it was different. But 37% profit margin, which is okay. It's fairly decent. Not a crazy day. Usually my crazy days are over 50% profit margin or 60% profit margin, but this is sort of an average day here for me. Biggest loss 178, largest win 280. Decent accuracy 60%. Oh, my average loss duration. I'm cutting my losers real quick, but I definitely want to be careful because of the rapid fire warning. The rapid fire warning for TOS is if you're taking too many trades faster than 2 seconds, then you'll get a warning from TD Ameritrade or Charles Schwab that you're trading too fast. So I have yet to get a warning from them, but I do want to be aware of not getting into the habit of buying and selling back to back too fast. I want to if I can have at least a 2-second window before between buying and selling, that would be ideal, because if you're trading too fast, you could get those warnings, and enough of those warnings, they can close down your account. There have been some rumors that some people in the community, they've been getting letters in the mail saying that their account is closed for business decisions, and I would not want that to happen to me. So definitely want to play by the rules, because without think or swim, I probably would not be where I am right now as far as profitability. If I have to start, with a whole new broker, that's definitely going to be a huge adjustment that I just don't want to make right now. But here is the statistics for the day. Average win and average loss are about the same. So maybe, an issue with cutting my winners too short, or maybe holding on to my losers, but my average loss duration is only 1 second, so can't really do much more about that. I guess holding on to my winners, maybe if I can hang on to my winners a little longer, then I can increase my risk-reward ratio. We can take a look at the running P&L of what I was kind of describing, which is my experience for today. Did well out of the gates, getting a nice cushion on the day, up about 850, and then giving back, making it back, and then giving it back, and then making it back again. So that was kind of a theme for today, which is okay, as long as I'm green and I'm not like capitulating into the red, it's fine. And today was a little bit more of a tricky day. So if you weren't green on TCBP, definitely understandable. TCBP was definitely very tricky. You had to be more aggressive at the lows versus the highs, because the highs were just a little bit too choppy, at least for me and for my style of trading. A lot of times I'd buy at the high, and then it would wick back down, and then finally come back up, even within the same candle. So, easy to get chopped out near the highs. But I found that, focusing on the dips, I could get a nice solid 3, 4, 5 cents, and kind of just doing that back to back to back to back to get me up decently on the day. We can take a look here at if you guys are not yet, if you guys don't know yet, if you want to access my full live trading archive, That's going to be on MMU. So if you go to MMU, the link will be in the description. You guys can use coupon code Triad for 40% off for the Triad archives. And this, you'll be able to take a look at my full archive of videos, and this will definitely help you improve in your trading just by looking at somebody else and how they are trading. You guys can compare and contrast your own trading and gain a little bit of insight. But I'm going to be uploading my full live trading archive to that every single day on MMU. And again, yes, the link will be in the description. You guys can use the coupon code Triad for 40% off. And after that, I think that is everything. What else did we have? I think we had one more stock, MESO. Yeah, so MESO, this will be the last stock that we review. This one was popping up again, though. It was a little bit of a higher float, so it was a little tough. I was eyeing it in this area. I started watching it right in here. I did take a small trade on this pullback for a potential bounce back up and continuation, but we never got it. I was a little bit hesitant buying the first pullback here. I just felt the volume was a little bit light here. And then on this breakout, once we got that breakout, I was like, all right, maybe this could be it. Maybe I see volume coming in. So I bought the first pullback on small size. If it started to work out, then I could start sizing into it. But it didn't seem to hold up. So I just kind of cut the trade and just kind of moved on. But maybe, in a different situation or a different scenario, this would have held up and moved past 331. That's what I was looking for, but we never actually got it. So that's it for the recap. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button for me on the way out and hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right. Have a good day. Peace.